In step 3, you can now start inserting the contents which make up your website. In the window, you will see the page grid, object options, and a preview window. The grid represents the page you are working on, and each cell accommodates one object. Inserting objects works via drag and drop, so to insert a text object, you click on the text object and drag it to the first cell. You can then add additional objects. For example, click on the image object and drag this to the cell. By dragging these two objects, you have created a classic page style which consists of text and objects side by side. The grid is very easy to change. You can instantly add more rows and columns as desired, depending on which objects you would like to use and how you would like to lay out your page. Once the objects have been placed in the grid, you need to start adding the contents. To add text, simply double-click on the text object within the grid. This opens the text editor. You can now enter text and format it. There are two ways in which you can enter text. You can type text directly into the box, or you can paste it in from another file. Another feature you may like to utilize is to create a link. This is a very effective tool and simple to create. Simply select the words which will activate the link and click on the Insert Link icon in the toolbar. This will open a window in which you can select which page to link to. Links can be set to pages within your website or to an external website. After choosing the link item, you can also add a description. Here you can set up either text or image tips. This is a small hint which shows when the mouse is placed over an item. Once you have set up your tip, you can test the website via the test button. Now you have the text, you can add an image. Double-click on the image object icon you placed in the grid. You can insert images from any source regardless of size, as Website X5 automatically optimizes and resizes images for you. With the internal graphic editor you can modify images. The editor is packed with all the options you will need. Simply choose from the options to edit your image, and once you have the desired results, click Apply to save your changes. As always, you can click on the test button to see the results, and at this stage to see how your website is taking shape. It is important to take note that any changes you make to the layout or the structure of the website will not affect the contents. Website X5 will simply recreate the pages in relation to the new style. Now that you have seen how to add text and images, we can see how to add other objects. Let's start with a slideshow. This is a presentation style object which will sequentially show a group of images or text. Simply drag the slideshow object into the desired cell, double-click to start adding images. Select the images you would like to add, and then select the transition effect. The final step is to click on the test button to see the results. You can repeat this same process in order to create a gallery. Drag the gallery object into the grid and then you can insert the images. The gallery is a great way of showcasing images. Once you have chosen your images, you choose the thumbnail style and Website X5 automatically creates the gallery. In addition, you can also create larger pop-up windows for larger view of the images. Once you have selected the images and style, you can confirm the options and test your website. Website X5 has a range of objects available for you to choose from. HTML code, for example, is ideal for those of you who are familiar with programming in HTML or CSS code. Email form allows you to create an email form which visitors to your website can use to contact you. And product lists, this object is essential in order for you to create an online store. As you can see, there are many tools available to you to create your web pages and add the relevant content. Once you have entered all the content for the pages, you can add the finishing touches in step 4.